there aren't nearly as many people who aren't able to use marijuana responsibly or semi-responsibly. You know what I mean? That it's a small percentage of I think the marijuana users who get into that inevitable like wormhole or whatever of just higher and higher tolerance, more high, bigger high, and double it, triple it, quadruple it until their tolerance is outrageous and they're literally smoking all day, every day just to feel normal.
One debt to society later.
I mean, that's why I went to concentrate, is because like I got to the point where like I gotta smoke so much flower to like get time dilated high. It's like we need concentrate now to like efficiently and like cost effectively like get high anymore. And with dabs, it's like I would have my water. I would be in bed with my water bong, like a little water pipe. Like I had this fancy hand blown deal that was like not like crazy expensive. I'm sure people are listening that have like $1,000 fucking pipes or something, but this was this fancy hand blown thing I'd bought in Atlanta. It was maybe $300 or something, and it looked cool. And when you do dabs, the bowl is called a nail, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And they're either made out of titanium or quartz because you get them super hot. You take a blowtorch and you heat it up to, I don't fucking know, 500, 600 degrees, something crazy hot. And then you put your concentrate in there, do this little spinny dippity-doo thing, and it vaporizes in there and you inhale it. It's doing the same thing this vape I'm fucking hitting nicotine out of does, but it's fucking THC concentrated to 87% potency. It's crazy fucking strong. And so like I would hit that thing twice in a row, like do 2 dabs back to back and be so high that I wouldn't put the pipe down. Sometimes I would just come back to and realize I'd been holding this pipe for like 30 minutes. And like, holy shit, it's time to go again. I guess I'm awake again. Like I'm conscious. And like every now and then though, like I get so high that like my grip would like slowly be loosening. And so like the pipe, because the nail is sticking out on one end, it's heavy on that end. And that's where it will pivot. So that would swing. And so my grip loosens and the nail swings around and hits the back of my wrist, like right here. And it would go, I'm like, But, like, I'm sure there's a PKA where if you look closely, like if I do something like this, you'll see like a fucking like scab on the back of my fucking hand because I burnt the fucking shit out of myself because I got so goddamn high that like I let the thing slip out of my hand and burn the back of my my wrist.
The concentrate stuff is no joke. I remember the first time I tried that in college. I'd only smoked like flower up until that point, and someone was like, "Hey, try something on this dab rig." And like my first thought, it was at a buddy's like college apartment, and he stayed with a couple of other like really party loving guys, and like there's something more intimidating about like, oh, trust me, it's just weed, and it's like, no, it's not. That's in a scary little container that's super concentrated, and you have a torch right there. That's sketchy. Seeing the torch is like, this feels high carbon than it is. And like they started heating it up, and I kept like saying like over and over, like, you know, give me a very small amount. Like you guys keep talking about like, oh, this is the most powerful thing on earth. And like I took what I thought was like, if it would have been a hit of flour, it would have been a teensy tiny little hit of flour. Yeah. And I took it, and it was maybe like 2 minutes later, like on the way up, like a minute in, I'm like, I'm fine. I'm not going to get out of control. But then the escalator didn't stop. And I was like, oh, this is my plan for the night. Like, I do not. Are you ready? Hey, you want to go out to the bar? No. If you guys are going to the bar, I'm going to go home. I'll just sit here and watch TV at your place.
It's the best. It was
so nice, but it's not a good thing to do and then go out and like socialize like high on, or that high at least. At the time, I was that level of high where it's like everyone knows.
To each their own, because like I got to the point where like nobody knows. As long as I keep these sunglasses on, because if you see my eyes, you're like, ah. But like, as long as I've got sunglasses on, you're not gonna know. Nobody's gonna know, because I'm gonna be chill with it. I'm not gonna be fucking weird. I'm not gonna be self-conscious about it. I'm just gonna be blazed out of my goddamn mind, and nobody will be nobody will have any fucking idea.
Police department, search warrant! Police department, search warrant! All right, PKA episode 452. Kyle?
This special episode, Sans Kyle, is brought to you by Goat.com, Postmates, SmartMouth, and the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration. So we got two special guests because Kyle's in prison. We've got Tucker
not a
and
joke.
Webb.
Why is that funny?
That's not a joke. That's you guys really took this prison bit far, huh?
Yeah,
Dude.
really all the way.
Lozon texted me. He's like, is Kyle really in prison? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, what about the halfway house? Did he break rules? And I was like, no, he just, there was no room for him. And he didn't ever even
I have
got
like
to
real
it.
life friends of mine, like in my group text with friends I've known for years, being like, dude, what happened to the gun guy? And I'm like, yeah, he went to prison. They're like, fuck, dude. Well, that stinks. But
Yeah, I'm really happy my plan worked out great. All I had to do was send him a package of weed, and look, now I'm a host of PKA. Thanks, guys.
Good stuff always sucks. The way you can help, donate $1 million. Good stuff always sucks. The way you can help, donate $1 million. Good stuff always sucks. The way you can help, donate $1 million. Good stuff always sucks. The way you can help, donate $1 million. Where the fuck is my help?